To start with, I have to confess that I was a very bad student in school. I failed twice in 10th standard, I failed twice in intermediate, and I failed twice in engineering. So I think it's very ironical that we are talking about RGV school. Though it's called Unschool, its intention is to be school. See, right from the beginning of my career, for some reason I never said that it is a media which invented this word RGV school. And they kept on saying this film looks like RGV school, or that director is from RGV school, or things like that, as RGV school and shortly this thing. I never ever really thought I mean, filmmaking can be taught, because it is an expression of the person, how he wants to tell a story. So the idea for me here is, when I never ever had any training, and there are many other directors like that. So what they are thinking from inside, an expression which converts into the various forms of cinematic art, whether it is camera work or music or whatever it is, And when I met Film Institute students from all over the place, I'm not naming one particular institute, I felt they're just following very old classical patterns of teaching. They expect them to understand very old time directors, like Battleship Potemkin. I'm not demeaning them. Of course, they were great films for the time. But I don't think cinema today is about what it was intended when it started. There's a lot of commerce involved, there's a lot of people's expectations, a lot of people's expectations for various reasons. So I think today it's a professional course. It's no more a passion, just passion about an art. It's not that. So I think it's equally important to understand what made a blockbuster work. That doesn't mean one school is going to teach how to make a blockbuster. But I think it's important to analyze it. It's important to, kind of dissect it and make the students understand what do they want to do. Do they want to become an Eisenstein, or do they want to become Rajmouli? Or do they want to learn from Citizen Kane? Or do they want to learn from PK, for example? So I think Unschool will be very radical. It will be exactly doing the opposite of what conventional film institutes will be doing. And that precisely comes from my thought process of not me wanting to teach, or the Unschool wants you to teach otherwise. When Shweta used this word to make them unlearn, like instinctively people have something, and then traditionally people try to make people understand something else. What you are thinking is wrong, you should think like this. That is what schools do, that's what institutes do. But the Unschool's point is to somehow make the students understand what their thinking is right, and to only be able to tell them or guide them or steer them.